like to let you all know, I do have Commissioner Kevin Lombard is on the phone calling in, so we do have an official quorum, and I'm going to turn it over to Miss Kathy Talbot, our co-chair, to go ahead and start our
And Kevin,
meeting.
will you do the invocation, please?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and good people that trying to help providing services for ability for us to be
Amen. Okay.
I'd like to call this meeting to order, and we'll start with approval of last month's minutes or agenda. Excuse me, I apologize, the approval of today's agenda. Can I have a motion? A motion. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Jen, do we have any public comments?
No, Madam Co-Chair, there are no public comments or public presentations
Okay.
or old business.
Or old business, okay. Presentation of and approval of the minutes, we all got them in the email, so have we all read them? Do I have a motion to approve them? And a second?
Second.
Any, all in favor? Opposition? Okay, they are approved then, unanimously. New business?
Okay. Kevin, can you hear me okay? I can. Okay. All right. There is no new business at this time.
And then I'll go straight to the director's report.
Okay. That we do have quite a bit of. Okay. We are busy bees. Hardeeville Parks and Rec is constantly got something going on. All of you have your November packets in front of you for our PRT happenings. And so right now, our big thing that we're doing is gearing up for our Battle of the Badges. For those of you that are not on social media, our police and fire have amped up their game, and it is quite fun. So they are constantly doing that to get the excitement flowing. And this year for the charity, what we are doing is we are raising funds. It'll be a 50-50 split to the fire department and to the police department. The fire department, we are raising funds for Captain O, who recently passed away from COVID. And we're also battling for the police department for Sergeant Brown's daughter, Rose, who is battling cancer. So it does have a lot of meaning for us, especially being so close to home. So we're very proud to be able to put this on, and that's going to be next Tuesday, the 16th. Looks like there's no rain, knocking on wood. So we hope to see you all there. The Kudas are going to be out there represented, and we thank you for being out there and helping. They're going to be offering all kinds of good food, including pork chops and hot dogs, hamburgers, and all kinds of french fries, everything. Sausage dogs, my favorite, all that good stuff.
fresh chicken sandwiches.
Yes, delicious. If you haven't tried it, it is very good. Okay, so we are also doing all kinds of stuff at the rec center. We just had a free STEM night this past Friday night with the Girl Scouts. Had some good participation with that. And we're continuing to try and partner with folks in our community to do a lot of things at the rec center. We're also partnering with Jasper County this year to do our winter youth basketball program. So that's exciting. We just had a meeting with them the other day. So registration is getting ready to open up for our kids, and it'll run through January the 3rd, I believe. And what's more exciting than playing in a brand new gym? So I know the kids are really excited for that. We are also working with some other partners to do a clinic, basketball clinic. I believe Jasper County is going to do one in December, And then we're also trying to do one on the 11th. So we'll have back-to-back Saturday, the first Saturday in December, and I think the second Saturday in December. So lots of fun. Some other programs that we're working on is some Tai Chi that we do here in the rec center. Those are on Thursdays at 10 a.m. And we have also looking to do, hold on one second. There's a lot of background noise. Okay. We are also looking to do a Zumba Gold. So we're up and running for that here in the next couple of weeks. I believe it starts on the 16th, I think, 16th or 17th. And we also have Zumba going on. This is also done by the Y. So we're doing that. I think that's on Wednesdays, and all this stuff is posted on social media. At some point down the road, we're going to get so big that we're going to actually start doing mailers that have all this information so that it will go out. We're not quite that big that we can do a whole big packet of it, but that's the goal, to get it out, because we're still struggling with getting everything out to all of our communities, and only so many people pay attention to social media. So this is a one sure way of making sure it at least gets to your mailbox. Whether or not you toss it in the trash or read it is completely up to the other folks. So we're definitely going to try that as well. Trunk or treat was fun. For those of you that came by, we had lots of trunks and lots of kids. We did not do it on Halloween night because logistics of doing a big event like that on a Sunday is just kind of difficult for our staff. But we had a great amount of cars and trunks that were there, and the kids just seemed to keep coming and coming. So we had a lot of fun with that. And let's see what else we have. Oh, yeah, the big thing, Festival on Maine. Festival on Maine was a huge success this year. We don't know if it was just a good recipe, a lot of good planning, all that stuff. We'll take credit for sure. But we had a record crowd for Hardeeville. We estimated a little bit over 4,500 people. We made almost $30-some thousand in sales for just the wristbands for the kids that come in, and our moms. There might have been moms and dads and grandmas that did as well. To do the rides, we increased our rides. I think we had 9 rides, and we tried to make sure there was some for the littles and the bigs. And then we also added the Paul Bunyan show, which is kind of fun. And then we also had a really cool car show. So we hope to have them back next year and expand on it. So, and also too, just to give ourselves a really huge pat on the back, my boss, Mr. Simbor, and Neil, who handled the finance committee for the Festival on Maine, raised over $66,000. So that
awesome.
means there's a lot of funds that will go back to ATAX. Because the sponsorships helped paid for a lot of those fees. So it was a really big success. And these guys, for anyone that didn't get to come, we're hoping to get them maybe next year, but they were amazing. They always do a wonderful concert, and it's just really fun, relaxing, and we had a really good, huge turnout. So, and then we also have a big thank you to all of our sponsors on there. Latitude Margaritaville was our title sponsor this year, so that was very exciting. Not to be outdone by Pulte, which is Sun City. And then we also had Palmetto Training, Alliance, Farina Homes, Berkshire Hathaway, Preserve Communities, which is the East Argent area, and then Cleveland, Palmetto Fire Apparatus, Landmark Homes, Evans General Contractors, Village Park Homes, and then we also had Sly Environmental Consultants, Terry Lee Contracting, Ward Edwards Engineering, Thomas & Hutton, Roy Real Estate, Johnson Controls, Surveying Consultants, and South State Bank. So it was a massive undertaking. And $66,000 to be raised is phenomenal for such a small area that we are. But we're going to continue to get bigger and bigger. Another thing that's coming up that we will hopefully get a lot of participation for this year is our Santa's Toy Box Drive. Every year, the city works with our gated communities, including Sun City, Hilton Head Lakes, Margaritaville, and is it Latitude Lakes?
Latitude Lakes.
Latitude Lakes. And I'm going to say Hampton Point, but I think it's Riverton Point, I think is what they're called now. And then, of course, those that are downtown here in Hardeeville, and a lot of our businesses also donate. So collection dates is coming up quick. It's literally next week that we're going to start. So we'll have boxes here at City Hall. We'll have one at the rec center that we'll leave out for anyone that wants to bring a unused, brand new toy. They can drop it off there during our business hours and City Hall business hours as well. And then we're going to do our large pickup on Thursday. We had to change it up a little bit because we are up for an award. So fingers crossed, we'll be going up to the state and see if our beautiful rec center gets that award. We put a lot of work into it, so we think it needs to be recognized. So hopefully we'll bring that award home to you all. But we will be sending information out for the Santa's Toy Drive. So Vicki, if you're listening, we'll get that information out to you for Hilton Head Lakes, Margaritaville, all that. We'll be sending information out for that. And it's a huge undertaking. Last year was just massive. I mean, you talk about overwhelming. Our whole entire Public Works Bay was completely covered, and we were able to give 2 toys to every kid in Hardeeville. We also expanded to the middle school, and then we gave a little bit to the high school as well. And so we're constantly growing, and we can't thank our gated communities enough, and the locals down here that do that toy drive. It's amazing to watch it. It's truly a lot of heart and soul that goes into it, and just very thankful that we have so many people that are willing to help with it. And then the other thing that's not in here is our upcoming Christmas tree lighting. I know it's crazy to think about Christmas, but it's almost here. The poor turkey gets no love. Turkey never gets the love. We just skip right over and we go straight from Halloween to...
We need to do a turkey thing.
Yeah, we do. Let's do a turkey trot. We'll do a 5K turkey run. But yes, that's going to be held on December 1st, and if there's a rain out date or anything like that, we'll get that information out. Hopefully it won't rain. But we are looking for a church choir that might be interested in singing. So if any of you know of a church choir that might like to volunteer and sing a few songs, that would be great. And then we're going to contact our regulars and see if they will help make the season bright for our community. I think last year we had about 200 people, and that was with social distancing. So we'll see how everything goes out this year. So we're very excited. I think there's some new decorations that are coming to downtown Hardeeville, so that'll be exciting to see those. And then hopefully in the next year or two, we'll have a brand new Christmas tree, a big, beautiful Christmas tree. So we love the one that we have, but it is leaning a little to the left. So hopefully we'll get a new one soon. So. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have for all of the events and stuff that are coming up. Like I said, there's a lot. We're still in some other phases of working with the senior center and doing the mayor's lunch, a little bit of logistics that we're working through. And also, too, for those of you that don't know, Lexi is no longer with us. We miss her terribly. Her last day was on Tuesday. She wants to be a stay-at-home mommy. So kudos to her for the time that she was here. She was with us for a little over 4 months, and she did an incredible job. And we can't blame her for wanting to spend time with her beautiful girls. So, and we also have a position open for our rec center manager position. So that went out, I think, last week. So it's in the newspapers. So we'll be looking for anyone that might be interested. If you know anyone, please let them contact Lori Pomerico and put their information in. So hopefully in the new year, we're going to have a lot of new faces. But other than that, that's all I have, Madam Co-Chair.
I'm going to put a blurb in right now for December 18th is Wreaths Across America, downtown Hardeeville. We hope that everybody comes and joins us. There'll be a brief ceremony at the City Hall, and then we'll go to a variety of the cemeteries to replace the wreaths. If you're interested in more information, please contact, I'm going to give you my email address, Talbot, km@verizon.net, and I'll be glad to pass on to you any information that we have on the event.
Yes, and we will also have, for that event, we'll start putting some flyers out for social media as well on our
Perfect.
stuff. So
Thank you.
Parks and Rec does help out with that. Anything that we can do to help, I know we'll get everything logistically set up for you up here, but we're very excited to do that, and I will be contributing to purchase some wreaths as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Commission, do we have any issues or concerns? Do you-
Well, let me say one thing. As far as Battle of the Bay, changes, badges go. Follow my thoughts. Tutors will be out there doing, we will be donating all. to
Thank
help
you.
these families. So we're coming out there, have some fun,
Oh, yeah.
help some
Do you need help?
I think we'll be all right.
Well,
We're versed in doing this.
I'll say.
Got it down. If we need anybody, it would be that same.
don't hesitate to call us. Last time we all volunteered, he was sick, so we couldn't make it, but if he's not sick, we'll be glad to be there to help you out.
I'll be down there early. Probably go ahead and make a few salads, just salads. Fresh chicken breast on your salad.
Perfect.
Or fried chicken. We can do all kind of things.
Great.
If you need help, you can text me as well, and I can hop over and help Brad.
Thank you.
It's good grub, y'all. Good grub. Also, too, why we're thinking about the Battle of the Badges, and forgive me, my poor brain is scattered. Want to also thank Mitch Sachs, who is the Sun City softball president. They are providing 4 officials for our game, which is going to be very exciting. Don't normally need that many, but we're going big this time. You never know what's going on with fire and police. They always have something up their sleeve. So, but police and fire are also going above and beyond. Police has raised quite a bit of money so far, and fire is right on the heels of that. They're all going out to battle it out. We will have 2 bins for fire and police, and people can donate there as well. And of course, we have shirts that'll be out there for sale. But Sun City is also going to be doing part of our opening ceremonies. So that takes a lot of stress off me, and it's amazing. And we usually partner with USCB Girls Softball. So I'll be reaching out to them and seeing if they're going to help us with the scoreboard. So a lot of fun with that. But
Sounds great.
yeah.
Any other issues or concerns? Tammy?
I'm good.
Kevin?
Kevin, you got any issues, concerns?
Okay. Then I ask for a request to adjourn.
Okay. Adjournment.
Tammy said,
Oh,
okay.
you should-
In a
okay.
second?
Second, please.
All in favor? Okay. Thank you. And our next meeting is on December 13th at 5:30 right here in City Hall.